back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, my name is Megan, and today we are going to work on my weekly spending tracker week 3. So if you haven't seen the first week and the second week video, please go check those out before. It'll just make the video make more sense, so go check that out first. Just so you know, these pages are from my Etsy shop. It's called BudgetQueenShop, so go check them out if you're interested. So now we're going to work on week 3, so that is down here. This is from the 12th to the 18th. I will zoom you guys in just a little bit, but I want you to see our spending tracker here, so it's only going to be just a little bit. Okay, I hope you guys can see all right here. Now I'm going to write my categories. These could be different for you, so you just write your own categories right here. Groceries, gas, eating out, my husband's spending, my spending. We have 2 kids, so kids, household, and other. That's just like a miscellaneous catch-all category if you're wondering. So as you can see on the left, this is my daily spending tracker. These are all of our transactions since we got paid on the 13th. Usually we only take about half a page with all of our transactions, but there was a lot going on. These are not just individual transactions. These are like if we go to the store and we buy something for the kids, let's say groceries and then something for my daycare. Those are 3 different types of categories. So I split up that transaction. So it might look like a lot of spending here, but like you could see here, we got some things for the kids, and then we got a little bit of groceries. So that was one transaction, but it's just cut up into a bunch of little ones for each category. So that is that. That's why it looks like a lot over here. So what we do to start is we go to our spend. So you go to your first category, mine is groceries. Then you go down the list and add up each transaction that says groceries in the description. I am now putting the categories as expenses because when you look at my budget, it says expenses and then it describes what it is. So let's just start with groceries here. So we start going down the list and we can see here we have a transaction for $20.08. So we'll just put a little dot right here so we know that we added that one in. So we can see if we forget anything at the end there. So $20.08, and then we go down the list some more and there's $99.54 for groceries here. And then you go down a little bit more, we have $8 here. And then go down the list a bit more and we have $95.27. So we were trying to keep it minimal, just what we needed. We needed to stock up a couple times. For my family, I want to keep it around $200 every 2 weeks. That's what works for us in the town that we live in. It's just more expensive for groceries here, so that's that. We also have a $1,000 budget for groceries. Again, everybody's budget is different, so mine is a little bit higher than usual. So yeah, what I like to do is spend around $200 to $250 every week or less to make up my monthly budget there. So if we add those 4 transactions, we spent $222.89 on groceries. So that's really good for us. We had a really high week on week number 2, and number 1 was fairly regular, so that was perfect. Okay, now let's go to gas. Let's just go down the list here. You can see that there's gas here, but then you go over to the category and it says bills. So that's the gas for my house. So you go down the list just a little bit more. It says gas for expenses, so I know that is car gas. So $34.72. Like always, we'll do the spent category first and then we'll do the category balance. So eating out, like I said in my previous video, my husband and I needed a date night. So we went out to a restaurant that is finally open that we love, really good food. my husband doesn't drink and I didn't drink that night, so this was just all food and a tip. So that is $53.63. That's just a regular restaurant meal. We got one meal to share and 2 appetizers and then a pop. So that's just what it is in my town. And then eating out here, we probably went to Dairy Queen that day, and that's just 2 standard meals. Like, it's pretty expensive to eat out. We're trying to cut it out as the nice weather comes about. We like to go to the Tim Hortons just down the road to get a couple of drinks and stuff, but we don't really go to restaurants all that often, maybe once every couple of months or half a year. But we do like to get the occasional takeout from Dairy Queen. It's my husband's weakness, so he enjoys that every once in a while. But we did that a couple times. So we did that here, and then we'll go down a little bit. Just go down the list, and $34.02. We got that last night for dinner. My kids and I have had a horrible past 2 days, and I didn't feel like cooking anything last night, so we went out to eat at Dairy Queen. That was 2 meals and a kid's meal, so that's that. So we add that all up, and we spent $113.32. Way over budget, but we needed that date night, so that's that. My husband's spending, he didn't spend anything, which is awesome. My spending, $25.75. $25.75. I can't remember what that was for, so sorry that I don't remember. Kids, let's see here down the list. 27 there. And we have 22 here. So all together, that was $49. Household, we did have a lot of household expenses this week. Mainly, this is the category that we don't spend any money in usually. So to have everything come up all at once here was unexpected, but it needed to happen. It was my husband's doing quite a bit of yard maintenance and keeping up with the house because this is a rental and we have to keep it really nice and tidy and in working condition. So let's go down to household. We have $10.27 here. We have $34.53 here. And then $14.48 here. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So that total is $59.28. A lot of miscellaneous stuff around the house, so that is that. Our other category, you can see that we didn't spend anything, so that's awesome. So now what we do is we add all of the spent up, and it was $504.96. So very high week for us. We try to keep it around 300 max, but as you can tell, this month is not happening. So now we will do the category balance. What you do is you take the last week's previous category balance and you subtract what you spent this week, and then that gives you the new balance moving into week number 4. So groceries here, subtract groceries here, we have $164.71. For gas, we had 52. We spent $34.72, so we have $17.28. Eating out, we had $9.17 left over, and we spent $113.32. So now we were over budget by $104.15, which is a lot. I think I'm going to up our eating out budget because summer's rolling around and we do spend a little bit more on eating out. It's mainly going to Tim Hortons when I'm stressed out on some days and just getting a nice coffee for myself. It's like $3, but $3 adds up. So I think I'm going to up the budget to like $50 or $75 even for July, depending on what the budget looks like. So for my husband's spending, he was negative $94.42, so still negative $94.42. He went golfing. For my spending, I had a negative $28.72. You subtract $25.75. I am negative $54.47. And a lot of that was my pills. That was my pills on week 2, just so you guys know. We had $150 for kids. We spent $49, so we have $101. Household, we had $50. We spent $59.28, so we were over by $9.28. And then last week we were over by $79.66 for other, and we are still over $79.66. So now we just add and subtract all of these categories, and our total remaining balance is negative $58.99. Which, honest to God, guys, this is actually not too bad. Like, we're usually at this time negative like $400 in our grocery budget. Eating out was high this month. My husband went golfing, so I'll give him that. My medication, we didn't spend a lot for kids, thank God. Household, we were just over by like $10, and then other, I think last month we were over by like $300. So being negative $58.99 is huge for us. Like, that, we never do that. We're usually negative around like $400, $500. So for this, it may look pretty crappy to you, but for me and my husband, this is a big win for us. We were able to stay in budget for groceries, which is unlike us. So huge win for us. We were super proud of ourselves last night. So I hope you guys can understand that. So, moving forward into week 4, what it looks like for us is I get my child tax benefit on Friday. If you don't know, I'm in Canada, and we receive a benefit, which is money, each month for our children. So left over from my child tax benefit, I'll have about, I can't remember, 120 or something, I can't remember. Our total amount that we'll have on Friday will be like $530. So what my husband and I are planning to do is putting $400 towards debt, and then having that $130 to live off of for the week. It's a very big stretch. As you can see, we spend a lot of money, especially on groceries, so it's going to be a difficult task, but we have a lot of groceries in the house plus our garden, so we should be able to do it on the small, tight budget that we have. I just think we're going to throw that $400 towards debt on the Friday so that we just can't even touch that extra money. So that is that. That's what it's looking like for week 4. So if you're excited to see if we actually stuck to that $130 budget, please subscribe to my channel so when the video comes out you can watch it. I want to know in the comments below how you guys did this week. What are your downfalls and what did you do great on this week? I would love to know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
If you're walking,